Earlier, I told you that strings in Python are objects. Objects in programming are kind of like objects in the real world, like your mobile phone, your bicycle, the remote control of your TV, and so on. They have certain capabilities. So if we type a string here and then press dot, we can see all the functions or methods available in a string object in Python. Now, lists are also objects. So they have a bunch of methods for adding items or removing them and so on. Let me show you. So I'm going to declare a list of numbers. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, to add a new element at the end of this list, we can use the append method. So we type numbers.append, and here we type 6. Now, let's print our list. So here's our updated list. Beautiful. Now, what if you want to insert a number somewhere in the middle or at the beginning? For that, we use the insert method. So we're going to call the insert method. Now, on the top, go to the view menu and look at parameter info. Look at the shortcut. On a Mac computer, it's Command and P. On Windows, it's probably Control and P. If we use this shortcut, we can see the values that this method expects. So the first value that this method expects is an index value, and the type of this value is an integer. So if I want to insert a value at the beginning of this list, I should pass 0 as the index of the first element, right? So let's pass 0. Now, the second value is highlighted. So the second value is an object, and the type of this is t. That basically means this can be any type. We can pass a number, we can pass a boolean, we can pass a string, we can pass a list, or any type of objects in Python. So I'm going to pass -1. Now let's run our program. You can see -1 appeared at the beginning of our list. We also have a method for removing items. So let's call remove 3. Let's run the program. 3 is gone. We only have 1, 2, 4, and 5. Now, if you want to remove all the items in the list, we call the clear method. So clear. This method doesn't expect any values. So let's run our program. Our list is empty. Now, sometimes we want to know if a given item exists in our list or not. To do that, we use the in operator. So let's remove this line. Instead of printing our numbers list, I'm going to print an expression. 1 in numbers. So here we're using the in operator. We're checking to see if 1 is in the numbers list. So this is a Boolean expression. It returns a Boolean value. Take a look. So we get true. Obviously, if we search for a value that doesn't exist in this list, like 10, we get false, okay? Now, finally, there are times you want to know how many items you have in a list. To do that, you can use the built-in len function. So let's print len of numbers. So len is a built-in function, just like the print function. That is why it's highlighted as purple. It returns the number of elements in a list. Take a look. So we have 5 elements in this list.